I'd like to just talk about my experience of being a disabled person in society, really, which is quite funny, but I'll talk about it seriously for now. And being born in 1966 was a bit of a bombshell, I think, for where I lived in the valleys, and for the government, I suppose. You know, they weren't used to disabled people then, and they just had to accept that we were here. When I was 5, I went to a boarding school because they weren't ready for disabled people in a mainstream school, and they're not ready now either, which is from 1966 to 2015. They're still not ready for special needs, as they called me then, for disabled people. But I want to say about how things have changed since 1966. And they've changed because they've had to, not because people want to. This is what I want to get across. They changed because the law has made them change things. Attitudes haven't really changed. When I recently moved into a flat, and all new build flats now have to be doors wide, and that's all the adaptations they've given. So I can get in there, but I can't cook. I can't do nothing else, but I can get in there. But that's across the board. So they've got Part M, it's called, which they have to regulate that and make it accessible for everyone. Which I suppose is a change, but it's because they're made to do it. Buses make me hilarious because they were made to put a space on the bus for a wheelchair. They were made to put a ramp down so everybody could access it. But they're not made to get a pram out of my space when I want to get on there. Which means I can't get on the bus. And also, which means the driver will not get off to put the ramp down, so I can't go on my own. Things like that. So society hasn't really changed that much in, they've changed the laws, but they haven't changed attitudes. They haven't changed the people. People need educating, and I think I'm the one to do that. You know, all I want is the same facilities as everyone else. I want people to recognise that I am different. I'm different because I need different things in life. If they don't recognise that, we'll never change anything. We don't want to make it law. I want to make the people want to do it, not because they have to do it. So my aim in life is to change people's attitude, to change people's perceptions. You know, people look at me sometimes and say, oh, she can talk. Obviously I can bloody talk, you know what I mean? So, you have to change people's perceptions, and the only way to do that is through the media and through TV. So that I can, make people think. People say that I've got a good personality, I go out, I got a fiance, we're 6'1". We're not all the same lying down, I have to say that. And he's a non-disabled person. People look at us strange sometimes, but we laugh, we don't care. Life is strange, life is funny. So, that's my argument about being accepted since 1966. The other thing I want to talk about is something funny. I went on my first cruise, my last and first cruise actually, and with my friend. We decided that one day, went into Cardiff, went into the shop and said, right, let's book a cruise for a laugh. And that was when I recently became an oxygen. We booked this cruise, everything was going great, lovely. Went on the cruise, and I met this guy. He was absolutely gorgeous. He worked at the shop on the cruise. So I used to go to the shop every day and buy a pen. I don't know why I went in every day to buy a pen, but I did. My friend said, you fancy it, don't you? I said, yeah, I really do. So I thought I'd play a joke on him. So I went to the shop, and I said, excuse me, can I look at that doll up the top shelf there? So I thought I'd love to see his arse, because I'm an arse person. Okay, so he came up, he said, oh, which one, madam? I said, oh, my name's Kay. I hate the word madam. Oh, sorry, he said. So I said, the one up there, right up the top. So we got the ladder, one of those ones that slides across, and went up the ladder. And I was like, oh my God. So I was watching his arse going up. Oh, shit. His arse is better than his face. So I was looking at him. And he said, this one? No, that one over there. So he slid across again. Oh, I was watching him go back and forth. He was absolutely good. His jeans were so tight. His cheeks were tight in his jeans. Oh God, that made me worse. So he came down slowly. I said, oh, I'll have a pen. So I had another pen and walked out. Well, I didn't walk out, I drove out. So that was my experience of a gorgeous man on the cruise. The other experience was on the cruise, just last one, I gotta tell you this. There was numbers to the lift, 0 to 9, so it's 9 floors. My friend got off my friend said, I'm going upstairs to the swimming pool, which is the 9th floor. I said, I'll be there now in a minute. And we docked, and most people got off the ship. So I got in the lift, and I could not reach number 9 to get to the 9th floor. So I thought, bloody hell, you know, what am I going to do? So I pressed number 2. I thought somebody's bound to get in. No. So I pressed number 4. No. So I pressed number 3. And there was this guy with the laundry. I said, excuse me. And the door shut. Lo and behold, I was going up and down for 20 minutes trying to find somebody to press number 9 so I could get out of number 9. And that's a new build ship, but it was funny. It was funny, and we had a laugh about it. My friend was panicking where I was, but I had a lovely ride on the lift. Couldn't get off the ship because it wasn't accessible, but that's not their fault. So that was my experience on the ship. So if it's not accessible, still go anywhere and make them change.